Assalamu alaikum students, this is Miss Ayesha Sadiq here. Today I am going to tell you about the main incidents of novel David Copperfield written by Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens' childhood was very miserable and he had never seen any happiness in his life because of his stepfather, who was very cruel person, and he made his childhood miserable. He was deprived of his father's love. He was supported by only one person, that is Peggy. There are many incidents happen in the life of David Copperfield. So I would like to tell you the first incident, that was the punishment of David Copperfield by his stepfather, Mr. Murdstone. So he didn't like David to see at home, so he sent him to Salim House, where a very painful notice was pasted on his back. Be careful, he bites. So David felt very embarrassing, and he was very sad to see this notice. While staying in Salim House, he came to know that his mother had died, and now he returned back to his home where his stepfather was present. The next incident happened in the life when his mother had died, and his stepfather sent him to his wine trade company, Mr. Murdstone and Grenby's, where he had to do some child labor with rough boys, and his job was to wash bottles, fill some drink in them, and pack them. He wanted to be a very respectable and educated person, but because of his stepfather, he cannot achieve his goal. The next incident happened with Mr. Whitfield, because he had an assistant whose name was Uriah Heep, and he was very wicked person. He took the advantage of the blind trust of Mr. Whitfield, and he snatched all the property of him and deteriorated him. So Uriah also loved Agnes, who was the daughter of Mr. Whitfield. So Agnes was very worried that time, and she asked for help to David, and David tried his level best to help them in this difficult situation. The next incident happened when Emily ran away with James Steerforth. When David came to know that his best friend took Emily far from the house to Italy, so it was very embarrassing moment for David, and he helped Ham and Mr. Peggotty to find Emily back. But Steerforth deceived Emily, and he took the advantage of the innocence of Emily. The next incident that was very painful for David was about Dora, because Dora was the love of David and she was the heroine of this novel. So after getting married, they both were not very happy, because Dora remained ill and she suffered from severe illness, and soon she died. It was a great loss in the life of David, and David could not forget Dora in his life. But after some time, he got married with Agnes. But Agnes proved a very sensible girl, and she made David's life very contented and peaceful. So these were the incidents which happened and occurred in the life of David Copperfield, but he could not imagine such a bad experience. I hope you like this video. Thank you.